The subject for today's taste test is fruit.
I'm quite excited because I like fruit and I eat a lot of fruit.
I've eaten fruit all my life. I'm going to breeze through this.
So this will be no ordinary taste test because you'll all be blindfolded.
I hate being blindfolded.
You'll have to identify various fruit purely by taste, touch, and smell. If you get it wrong, you're out the game. We'll carry on playing until we have one person remaining. That person will be our winner today.
I really want to win this because I'd love to choose the core ingredient. It gives you an advantage.
Okay, guys, let's get you to your stations and blindfolded.
I'm quite happy. I love all sorts of fruit, so I think I'm going to do okay.
Right, contestants, you've got your first sample in front of you, and on your right is your fruit bowl. You need to taste and identify what you think is the correct fruit.
That's a double whammy, and no matter if you can identify it with your mouth, can you actually feel it and know that it's the right fruit?
Let the games begin.
It's kind of squishy. Don't recognize the smell, and then I take a bite.
It's not too difficult because of the creamy texture and the taste.
And I have 2 bites, and I know what it is. It's an avocado, and I start feeling around for it.
I feel around at the bowl, and I find one with that knobbly skin, and I knew it was avo.
It's very obvious that it's an avo.
When you're blindfolded, your other senses, they come alive. So you can smell things and taste them, and, it's just a different kind of way of experiencing food.
We have 6 contestants who have already made their selection.
I was looking for the ripply skin and quickly raised my hand.
The correct answer is avocado.
And I'm right. It's an avo.
Tyron, that is not an avocado.
What I thought at the moment was a avocado pear. It was a lemon, as I realised.
You're out the game. Step back.
The next fruit is in front of you, and you can taste now.
I registered that it's plum.
How do you find a plum in a bowl that might have nectarines, that might have tomatoes? There's so many other stuff that feels so similar.
The choices that you guys made were the nectarine and the plum, and they can easily be confused. And the correct one is the plum. So, Joni, Carmony, and Jason, you've selected nectarine. So you're out the game.
What I thought was a plum was actually a nectarine. So much for being fruity.
In front of you is a glass on your station, so be very careful when you're picking it up. Right, get the tasting underway.
The flavor I'm getting from the juice is very acidic. It doesn't have a distinct fruit flavor in it.
The juice is really sour. I sort of think it's kiwi fruit. I scrummage around in my bowl and there's no kiwi fruit, and then I end up putting furry peach up in the air.
So we have strawberries chosen. Is that a peach and a prickly pear? The correct answer is the strawberry. Amanda, Leandri, time to step back. The game for you is over.
It was a strawberry. The strawberries just weren't very sweet in the juice.
Okay, guys, on to our next one. You've got the glasses in front of you. Remember, smell, taste, and then identify. You can start tasting.
It's very difficult to figure out the actual taste that I'm getting. I was getting a waxy feeling on the top of my palate.
The more I tasted this juice, the more I was thinking, this has to be something weird.
First taste that I got from the juice was a bitter aftertone that gave me the idea of grape juice.
Then I realized it was a grape. The waxy feeling I was getting on top of my palate came from the skin of the grape and obviously the seeds inside the grape.
Celine, you have chosen a prickly pear. Karen, grape, and Ozzy, a grape. The correct answer is grape. Celine, you're out the game.
I would never have guessed grape. Not if they had given me 10 minutes and 5 liters of the stuff to drink.
Final round, Karen, Ozzy. Now this one is a very, very nice challenge. You have 2 types of berries in front of you.
I'm going to ask you to identify one of those 2 fruit, and you're going to put up your hand and tell me which one is in the left-hand plate or the right-hand plate, whichever you think is the correct answer.
The taste on the right-hand side was more sweeter than on the left. The left had a more bitter taste. It was a really tough call.
The first taste is very, very tart. I've got a backtone of cranberry because I've tasted cranberry before. The shapes feel the same. Yo, this is a difficult one, I don't know.
We want you to correctly identify red currant. Ozzy has raised his right hand and Karen her left. The correct answer is... on your right. Ozzy, you are the winner of today's taste test. Well done, Ozzy.
There you go. Well done,
Your choices were cranberry and red currant. A difficult one to decide.